Hello, welcome to the Desopadec Weekly, a TV program where we highlight activities of Delta State's Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. In this episode, we are looking at the efforts of the Desopadec in human capital development. As usual, it is an interesting package, so stay with us. Joy Ochin is my name. I'll be back shortly.
Na me, Echele, they talk to una so, una servant, God's servant, una take una and select, make he represent una for the Desopadec. The trust una get for me, na get for now. The thing una say make we come do for the Desopadec, now we dey do. Na una send us this work. Una right come give us, make we take do budget, so una want road. The road we dey do one today. Una right commit us, so now want hospital. The hospital, we give them back to now today. Una right commit us, so we could do bridge and jetty and market, we give them back to now today. So everything una right commit us, we could do. Una no say we did one. So we could join hands together to make sure say this property, una keep them intact. I beg una very, very well. Make una guide the property, make una look the property, because if una look away, una picking go enjoy am. Una picking go enjoy am. Una go remember one day, say wetin Desopadec do for our community. Thank you once again, and may God bless all of us.
The mission of the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission is to put smiles on the faces of the people of host oil-bearing communities through massive infrastructure and human capital development. Since the inauguration of the board of the Desopadec, led by National Askia Oge, it has executed different projects impacting lives in the oil-bearing communities of Delta. The agency has particularly paid attention to human capital development. The Desopadec sees it as a solution to youth restiveness, unemployment, insecurity, and poverty. Social infrastructure in the absence of human capital development is generally defective, as nothing of greatness can ever be achieved by any nation without investing in the citizens. You can never get it wrong with well-organized empowerment programs for women and youths as they bring about peace and prosperity to all spheres of life. This explains why the Desopadec has created an enabling environment for women and youths to make informed decisions and implement changes in their lives and affairs of other people living in the oil-bearing communities.
If you watch what is happening in the state, His Excellency Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Atokowa started this process of human capital development in the state, where you have steps, YAGEP and all that. Desopadec is actually copying what's happening in the states in line with the vision of the governor. So that's why we are doing that aspect of youth empowerment. Because you see a lot of youths in the states are jobless. So, but when you train them and get them involved in things, they are going to be off the street. And when we're talking about unemployment and employment, it doesn't just include the youth alone. You're also talking about women. So the women have to be dutifully engaged for you to get productivity when it comes to them. So the training women and empowering them, there's nothing wrong with it. So it adds value to the society.
In 2019, Desopadec organized a 2-day capacity building program tagged Converting My Passion into Wealth for a good number of women from different mandate areas of the Commission.
Over the years, the Commission has always been pressed towards the plight of the women in its ethnic nationality. Because of that, there have been a lot of activities, a lot of programs that has been put in place. 2019 and 2020, we actually trained 1,200 women from the 6 ethnic nationalities. They were actually taught on how to convert their passion to wealth. The things that they've been doing normally, it was what they were still taught on how to do, but at least like in a better form this time around. And the training was so effective that they were all very happy. So after that, they were now empowered.
Declaring the program open in Warri, the Desopadec MD CEO, Bashirun Askia Oge, described the women as hard-working, noting that the empowerment will positively trickle down to their families.
Over time, they don't give us things, our people, they're no more good business and free money like that they like. But me, I don't say not be true. See, our women are very hard working. Because I know that for this part of the world, if we tell ourselves the truth, now our women are the wrong family. When, as the swear of me, we feel that this administration will pursue human capital development as a cardinal program in addition to the infrastructural development.
Some of the participants said the program was an eye-opener as it unveiled business strategies that were not known to them before.
We have learned a lot, things that is not helping our business before now. At least we have seen so many of them, like not taking record of what you have. But now we discover that you can check what you have in your stock on daily basis or on weekly basis. You know whether you are gaining or you are not gaining. I want to really say I'm happy because I am here.
Actually, the training has been very, very important. It's an avenue for us to learn a particular skill, not just for you to learn, but actually when you learn, what to do after you learn. Like the conference was all about improving yourself. For those of us who didn't know how to save or cut down expenses in order to meet up with your priority, you get to learn and get exposure from other persons who have made it big time for you to be able to know how you have to comport yourself, deal with life generally, and be able to manage your expenses, manage yourself. You don't have to spend above your income. You give yourself this self-discipline so you know how to manage yourself to become a great entrepreneur.
At the 2020 World Women Day tagged I Am Gender Equality, Realizing Women's Rights, held at a forum, Desopadec empowered hundreds of women with 100,000 naira each. This the Commission did to assist the women to either boost their businesses or start new ones, having trained them on how to convert their passion to wealth. The atmosphere was saturated with joy, celebration and dancing among the women and the board members of the Commission. In his opening address, the Managing Director of Desopadec, Bashirun Askia Oge, said the Commission recognized the importance of women in the growth and development of the society. Hence, the decision to host them on the day set aside by the United Nations Organization to mark the International Women's Day.
You know, say every year, United Nations don't set aside money when to make us know, say women are the people. It go good make we celebrate all our women from the whole of our mandate leader. Make all of us gather together. We were the men, make we know say women are the bonus. Everything when we dey do now God. That is because I ain't sent us. Because they won't say this Delta state is stronger. You know, go dey strong. This one will not be pocket. You know, go dey strong. If you not be good food for the table for your children. When food don't dey good, we expect them to pick up our young ones for home. Then the one when they do katakata, they will stop. Then peace will be our various communities.
Some board members at the event expressed their thoughts on the importance of the empowerment.
Well, today's event is deliberate. We want to make the women feel better, feel carried along. We want to make them feel government, you know. And so what we're doing today is to ensure that there is no discrepancy, no division between men folk and women folk. And this board is deliberately putting up this to ensure that our women are empowered. Empowered through their passion translating into cash, through businesses, development, and the rest. That's what we intend to achieve with this.
They say an idle mind is a devil's workshop. When you are busy with yourself, you don't have time to think about other things. You don't have to think about battling one or two people, troubling others. If you are hungry, a hungry man is an angry man. If you are hungry, anything will agitate you. But now you are starting up with a little business. By the time you are gainfully employed, you make your business grow. There are little business people. We are helping them to grow. So by the time they are employed in their place, they are working, they are busy making money in their place. They will still no need to go into town where all the money you need to make in town, you make it in your little environment that you are.
Also, the participants appreciated the Delta State Governor, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, and Desopadec for ensuring human capital development among the women folk.
This empowerment, it will promote women, at least for a very long time. Now some women, they not get money to take trade, they not get money to take do business, nothing. But I can't thank God say Governor Okowa and Desopadec put them together to empower women when not get money to take trade. And those when say they're there for farm, they farm. This money now go still help them to buy, to employ workers and to do many things.
I will trade with the money. I will have income with it. I will manage the money so that by tomorrow, when others see my trades, they will be grateful that Delta State government, the Desopadec, did something to me, which I appreciate. I have a big thanks to them, to my excellency. I appreciate what he did to us. Even as their Oge, the Desopadec, we Isoko nation, we appreciate what they did to us.
With this money, at least, it will take me going a very long way. At least if I use it to buy something in my shop, at least I will still get more profits inside. At least I'm happy that they gave me this money to add to my business. So I'm very happy. I want to say a big thank you to Ifeanyi Okowa, at least for providing this money for us to add to our business. And also with the Desopadec. I want to thank them too, at least for this great opportunity they gave to us.
I pray that God should lift them, give them long life and prosperity, so that they will continue to invest in the women That is my prayer for them in Jesus' name.
With this 100,000 naira, I will try my best to I will try my best so that people will join me of doing this catering work. The message I have for Ifeanyi Okowa is that may God accomplish him.
This women empowerment program has no doubt enhanced the living standards of the people of the oil-bearing communities.
The impacts are quite enormous, but to mention but a few, the first one is that it has made them to be self-reliant. Because of that, most of them, in short, all of them, I can even say that, they are now on their own. Apart from that also, it has also elevated them from that state of poverty to at least wealth. A lot of them now, they are now doing so well that they've even employed a lot more to like assist them. So at the end of the day, it is just creating an opportunity for them to be above the line of poverty, you know. So it has really done a lot on the lives of the women.
My people, na me Bashorun ask Yaoge, when be managing director and chief executive officer of Desopadec. Na me come again because as the thing they go, it not go good make we come believe say this pandemic of coronavirus say it don't finish. As the thing they do also make it not go be something when you go come just dey lay ambush. When we think say it don't finish, it just come up from one place, come begin catch people. Now make me when I come say make I come beg una. Say it go good. Make as government say make we do the protocol for COVID-19. Make we dey follow up. Make we dey come up for where plenty people dey. Make we try dey wash our hands every time we go dey wash am. And then this time make we try make we dey wear our nose mask regularly. Because why? Now only those when they are alive now we feel serve when all the good things when we don't promise una go feel reach their domot. We beg you make you stay alive so that we can serve you better.
It is interesting to note that monitoring and mentoring of the beneficiaries is a strict policy of the Desopadec. In line with this strategy, a team from the Commission visited some of the beneficiaries in Urobo, Isoko, Ishekiri, Ijo, and Ndokwa mandate areas to ascertain the level of progress in their various business outlets. In the Ishekiri mandate area, a beneficiary, Success Tenuma, has a success story as her name implies.
I thank Desopadec and Governor Okowa for this opportunity, like say, give me to sign work for this store. Ever since 5 years, I try out to say make I gather money, make I raise money for sign work, but all to no avail. But through him, I feel sign work, I feel day this store, say I be one person like say yes, I will work for the store. So I thank the Desopadec, I thank Governor Okowa for the privilege we give me.
In Sapele, another beneficiary, Flora, said the empowerment has given a major lifeline to her business.
Before the Desopadec empowerment, I wasn't having a mixer, an electric mixer. So I was able to get a mixer, a generator, and a fridge for myself. So it really helped me. And I also used the money to get some other tools, other little tools around. So it was really helpful. And I thank the Desopadec for doing this for me.
Mrs. Stella Isike from Ijo ethnic nationality said, the Desopadec Empowerment Program has positioned her business on the path of wholesale enterprise.
And the business was done. There was no much wrapper, no materials, there are little shoes and bag, no judges before the Desopadec came into our lives to empower us. Then since the empowerment, you can say, look at the shop is full. There are a lot of shoes, bags, and wrappers. There are materials, laces,
Ailing businesses are opening up again and retailers are becoming wholesalers in Delta Central.
For now, my business dey down. I dey get challenges of finance. I no dey fit dey go market dey go buy goods. So I dey buy from people wey buy come, dey come sell. So I no dey too dey get much profit until Desopadec come call us. They come give us money. So I come dey buy more goods. I come dey even dey carry give people. I dey go different markets. Things wey I no dey sell again, I come dey sell them. I want to really appreciate the group of Desopadec and our governor, Ifeanyi Okowa.
Na baby things now I dey sell before. I no even get shop, na only market I dey go. Later, the market e come fall. I no see money take start again. I come dey house. Before I come hear say make women come Warri. We come go women seminar for Warri. The Desopadec come give us money. The money sef I no even expect that kind of money. As I come, now I say this money, I no want to do only market o, ma just open shop journal. Day break I go call shop, market day I fit go market. My greeting to Desopadec for wetin they do for me, wey me no even expect before. My honourable Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, I greet you o for wetin you do for me o, body sweet me o.
At Isoko, the stories are not different as Desopadec lifts the women in their business ventures.
When they empower me, I look to the money, I invest the money into the business. I went to the market, I bought some, about 15 jerry cans of oil. I sent my greeting to Askia Oge. God should give him more knowledge. The wisdom that Solomon demands from God should be given to him.
When I dey buy 10 bag before, that 10 bag no dey even dey reach my customer and my money dey shut down, go down. But since when they empower us so, the money, the capital come reach me dey buy the market now. From 10 bag, I come dey buy 26, 30. But that one not even enough, say e no dey reach my customer to buy. I appreciate Desopadec to empower me from 10 to 26 bag. I thank them well well.
In Ndokwa Access, Mrs. Helen Obiopute and Josephine Onwuka, two amongst the numerous beneficiaries of the empowerment program, were full of gratitude to the Desopadec and the Governor Kowa, for the gesture.
In fact, I dey thank the Desopadec well because before they give me that money, nothing dey my shop. If they find this one coming, no dey. They find this one coming, no dey. But today, since when they give us that money, I don buy something full for my shop now. So now see the shop now, something don full am. Wetin they find on, they go see am. Everything when I need as a woman for my shop, e dey now. Say the shop now don dey go as I want am small. I dey thank Dr. Ifeanyi, I dey thank Desopadec. May God bless them. Where they for bring that one, give us, empower us from the West. Say now God, now He go bless them more.
Before, when Desopadec never empower me, I buy like 2 or 3 bars. But since they empower me, I dey buy like 20 bars, 25. I sell every 4 days. I go back. Desopadec and Ifeanyi Okowa, I greet them for the one they give me.
On human capital development, the Desopadec is making progress in the oil-producing communities of Delta, in line with His Excellency's smart agenda of making Delta a stronger Delta. And the people are indeed very happy about it. Thank you very much for watching this edition of the Desopadec Weekly. We will come again next week with another very interesting edition on the Desopadec Weekly. Do join us then. But before we return, do follow us, like, comment and share on our social media handles showing on your television screen for questions, for suggestions and contributions. Thank you very much for watching. On behalf of the entire crew, Joy Oche is my name. COVID-19 is still very real. So stay safe. Up next.